You have dwelt long enough at these mountains. It is time to stop being stagnant and move forward in life, often to fulfill a purpose, often to fulfill a destiny. And so here he said, you have dwelt long enough at this mountain. That is, it is time to move forward. It is time to go forward. It is time to move beyond a place of comfortability. It is time to move beyond a stagnant place of spiritual experience and into the next phase of God's plan. It requires action and faith to move forward. He says you have dwelt long enough at this mountain. And in verse 7, he says, turn and take your journey. That is an action word. That is, it is time to move beyond a comfortable or stagnant place of spiritual experience as believers, and to move into the next phase of God's plan, which requires action and faith to move forward. We have been called to move forward, to move past the mountain in the mountain where we are, to move forward, to turn and to take our journey. And so it requires us going beyond our comfortability. It requires us from moving from a place of stagnancy, spiritual stagnancy, to a place of moving forward to the next phase of God's plan and of his purpose for our lives. It requires us taking action. It requires us moving forward. God has a plan, God has a purpose, but it requires our effort. It requires us making a choice, making a decision to follow in that instruction, to receive that which God has promised us. And I pray today that the Lord will help us and give us understanding in the mighty name of Jesus. We saw that in this chapter 1, Moses related to the new generation of the past experience of their parents and relate to them for them to remember God's past faithfulness.